Hello little dreamers, and welcome to our cozy story corner. Tonight, we have a very special tale about some unlikely friends in a big, green forest. Are you tucked in and ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, deep in a sunny, sprawling forest, lived a magnificent lion named Leo. Leo wasn't just any lion. He was the king of the forest, with a roar that could shake the leaves of the tallest trees and the amain as golden as the morning sun. Most days, Leo would nap peacefully under his favorite big oak tree. One sunny afternoon, a tiny field mouse named Squeaky was scurrying home. He was in such a hurry to bring a juicy berry back to his family that he didn't watch where he was going. Squeaky scampered right over Leo's big, twitching paw. Leo's eyes flew open. With a swift, gentle move, he placed his huge paw over the terrified little mouse. Well, rumbled Leo, his voice deep like thunder. What a tiny snake has stumbled upon me. Squeaky trembled from his nose to his tail. Oh, please, King Leo, he squeaked. I didn't mean to wake you. If you let me go, I promise, one day I will help you in return. Leo let out a hearty laugh. You, help me? How could a little creature like you ever help the king of the forest? But Leo was in a good mood, and the mouse's bravery amused him. All right, little one, he chuckled, lifting his paw. Run along, and do try to watch where you're going. Squeaky didn't need to be told twice. He scampered away, his heart still beating fast. A few weeks later, two hunters came to the forest. They set a clever trap made of thick ropes, hoping to catch a big prize. That evening, as Leo was taking his usual stroll, he walked right into it. The ropes pulled tight, and suddenly, the mighty king was hanging upside down from a branch, tangled and helpless. He roared with all his might, a sound of frustration and fear that echoed through the entire forest. All the animals heard the king's roar and hid, all except one. Little Squeaky heard the roar and remembered his promise. He scurried as fast as his little legs could carry him toward the sound. When he saw Leo trapped in the net, he didn't hesitate. Don't worry, King Leo, he called out. I'm here to help. Leo looked down and saw the tiny mouse. He felt a bit hopeless. What could a mouse possibly do? But Squeaky immediately went to work. He climbed up the ropes and started to chew. Nibble, nibble, gnaw. His little teeth were surprisingly sharp and strong. He chewed through one rope, then another, and another. It was hard work, but he didn't stop. Just then, the ground began to shake. Thump, thump, thump. A huge, sleepy bear named Barnaby was woken from his nap by all the noise. What's all this roaring and nibbling? He grumbled, rubbing his eyes. A bear can't get any sleep around here. He saw the lion in the net and the little mouse working hard. Barnaby was known for being grumpy, but he had a kind heart. He lumbered over. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle, he sighed to Leo. Squeaky paused his chewing, a little scared of the big bear. He's helping me, Leo explained, surprised to see Barnaby. The bear looked at the tiny mouse, then at the thick ropes. Humph, that will take all night, Barnaby grumbled. Let me help. With one swipe of his massive, powerful claw, Barnaby slashed through the main rope holding the net. Whoosh! The net fell to the ground, and Leo rolled out, finally free. Leo stood up and shook his magnificent mane. He looked at Squeaky, who was perched on a piece of rope, and then at the big, yawning bear. Thank you, Leo sighed, his voice full of gratitude. He turned to the little mouse. Squeaky, you were right. You are small, but your heart and your promise are great. You saved me. Then he looked at Barnaby. And thank you, Barnaby. Your strength finished the job. I'm sorry we woke you. Barnaby just shrugged with a big yawn. Anything for a bit of peace and quiet, he mumbled, and started lumbering back to his cave for a proper sleep. From that day on, Leo, the mighty lion, and Squeaky, the tiny mouse, were the best of friends. Leo learned that even the smallest creature can have the heart of a lion, and that a little help can come from the most unexpected places. And everyone in the forest learned to be very, very quiet when Barnaby the bear was sleeping. And now, it's time for you to sleep too. Close your eyes, and dream of brave little mice and kind, sleepy bears. Good night, little ones. Thanks for listening. We'll have another story for you very soon.